Hi, everyone. You have been told that the self-realization is the awakening of our inner energy Kundalini, and that it happens when the Kundalini has connected to its source, the cosmic energy all around us. And that, then we become aware of the truth, that our true self is the pure spirit, and that, there is this all-pervading power of pure divine love, which we can feel as cool vibrations on our fingertips, above our head, in our body. The energy Kundalini can be understood as consisting of many threads, strands. The practicing of Sahaja Yoga begins with an experiment, an experience, also called self-realization. But in this experiment, only one or several threads of the Kundalini awake and raise up. And when we continue practicing Sahaja Yoga, more and more threads will be awakened, and we will be aware of a bigger part of the truth, or we will become more conscious of the truth. You have already learned about the energy channels, and about the chakras. You have been told that the founder of Sahaja Yoga is an Indian lady, whose name is Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi. Here is one of her photographs. You also have to know that there are some people who are authorized to raise the Kundalini, and in whose presence the Kundalini of the seekers of the truth raises up. One of these authorized persons is Shri Mataji, whose name means Holy Mother. You also have to know that Sahaja Yogis, or people who are practicing Sahaja Yoga, and who have managed the knowledge of Sahaja Yoga, also have got the authority to raise the Kundalini of the seekers of the truth, by the method of Sahaja Yoga. There is one more thing, about the specific quality of a photograph of a person. A photograph, a photo, copies exactly the emanation of the person. So, in Sahaja Yoga, we use the photograph of Shri Mataji to get our self-realization, to raise our Kundalini, and we meditate on this photograph. Okay, now you are ready for the experiment. First, you should see what we are going to do. You have been told that we have two channels, left and right, which are opposite to each other. They look after the sympathetic nervous systems, left and right. So the left one is for the power of desire, by which we desire mundane desires, and in the right we have the power of action. So, you have to put both your feet apart from each other, if you are sitting on a chair. If you are on the ground, it's okay. Also, you can take off your shoes, to have a direct contact with the Mother Earth, because the Mother Earth has a quality to absorb all our tensions through our feet. And put your left hand on your left lap, with the palm up, towards the photo of Shri Mataji, and you have to keep it all the time like that. This is suggestive and symbolic of your desire to have self-realization. If you have anything tight, please, little bit loosen it. Please, be comfortable. You don't have to go to Himalaya, stand on your head, shave off your hair, nothing of the kind. Be comfortable. So, we use our right hand for the action, which means for nourishing our centers. We have to nourish our centers ourselves. So, now we put our right hand on our heart. In the heart resides the spirit. Now, if we become the spirit, we become our own guide and our own master. Now take down your right hand in the upper portion of your abdomen, on the left hand side. We are working only on the left hand side. Here is the center for our mastery, which is created by great prophets and seers. Mastery over ourself and mastery over the knowledge, the pure divine knowledge. Now take down your hand into the lower portion of your abdomen on the left hand side. Surprisingly, this is the center for pure divine knowledge. Now raise your right hand on the upper portion of your abdomen. Then on your heart. Then in the corner of your neck and your left shoulder, and turn your head to your right. This center goes into jam, is blocked, when we feel guilty. I'll tell you about this later on. Now raise your hand on your forehead across and put down your head. This is the center for forgiving everyone even without thinking about them. Now, take your right hand on the back side of your head, push back your head. And here we have to ask for forgiveness from the all-pervading power of divine love, for our own satisfaction. Now, the last center is, stretch your palm and put the center of your palm on top of your fontanel bone area, which was a soft bone in your childhood. And put down your head. Here, push back your fingers. This is very important, so there is a good pressure on your scalp. Now, please, put down your head and move your scalp 7 times clockwise, slowly. That is all you have to do. There are 2 conditions. The first condition is that you have to be absolutely confident that you will get your self-realization. That means that you are not to feel guilty at all. That means forget your past. Whatever wrong you have done, whatever mistakes you have committed, will be dissolved by this power of divine love, because it is the ocean of forgiveness. So you have to forgive yourself. And you do not know when you feel guilty what happens. If you have committed mistakes, it is all right. After all, we are human beings, we are not gods. We have to face the mistakes and finish off then. What we do, we carry that here onto this center, on the left hand side, thus we get spondylitis, cervical cancer, angina or lethargic organs. So, what's the use of carrying this myth with us all the time, for something that happened long time back, and we are still carrying it? We have to know that we are not guilty at all. Let the Kundalini judges us, we must not judge ourselves. The second condition is that you have to forgive everyone without even thinking about them. You have to forgive everyone. Now many people say it is difficult to forgive. Whether we forgive or we do not forgive, we do not do anything. What do we do if we do not forgive? But when we do not forgive, then we play into wrong hands, and we torture ourselves, while the person who has troubled us, or hurt us, is happy, but we are torturing ourselves all our life. Now, at this moment, this center is very important, because if it is not all right, the Kundalini will not rise. And it is the center, where the optic chiasma is, and it is absolutely constricted. It will not open. But when we forgive, it opens. So as it is, you are torturing yourself all your life by not forgiving. And at this important moment you lose the chance of your self-realization. So, just forgive everything, everybody, everything, even without thinking about them. We can say, forgive them in general. Alright. You have already seen what we are going to do. So, please, let's start the experiment.